Barakah. Hey, Shalom, Israel. I'm priest and officer of the 1,000 Officer Award to my right.
Priest and officer of 1,000 Malaki.
All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K Philadelphia Sabbath service. I'd like to begin the service by saluting all the Adawanyam, all the men of Israel, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Bakatham, and salute all the Akwathian, all the sisters, Yahweh Shema Alatan Bahashem Yahushua. All right, this is the I.S.U.P.K Philadelphia Sabbath service. The water to the Most High for bringing us to another Sabbath service. The water to our audience that's watching online, tuning in, put your questions in the chat. We do our best to answer all questions and every questions. And as always, we're going to give the Most High and Christ their glory on Sabbath day, day of rest, Sabbath day from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Contrary to our popular belief, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is the Sabbath. Okay, right. The evening and the morning is the first day. All right, so we're going to begin the service. Before we do that, we see the Lord working in the earth. You know, prayers go out to the brothers and sisters on the island of Jamaica, the tribe of Benjamin, the West Indies. You understand? But we know that the Lord is visiting the earth. You can find that in Isaiah 29 and verse 6. But without further ado, we just go into the service. Men up here, Imadium. We'll call up the first priest. Sabbath, Hayah. Present thyself and thy registry.
Yes. I bad Hayah, Ban Bunyamyan, Ban Yashral.
I bad Hayah, Ban Bunyamyan, Ban Yashral.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua B'Katham.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua B'Katham.
YAHANNA, which means Israel.
Imadium, which means to stand, Wa and Wakanya Hakwadam, face the east.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Wadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaraka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawak. Hayah. Bashemayah. Nathanlanawa. Lacham. Kav. Yawam. Basalakanawa. Kabawafanawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawathinawa. Wala'ah. Dabiyayanawa. Manasaya 1. Abol. Awashayinawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakak. Amalakwa. Ha'ala. Watapara. Lawalamium. Amen.
Lord's Prayer, English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever.
So be it. The prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua. Babakushah. Nathanlanawa. Akah. Lapa. Kamachala. Wakamadawa. Latahor. Hamatazariah. Akah. Lahaku. Akah. Rakawa. Atamala. Garshan. Hashem Yahushua. Wadaman.
The power in English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of
Please
Yahushua.
give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of
And
sickness.
all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
The
lepers.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them
In
out.
the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so be.
Thank you so be it. Prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadamun.
Bless Israel in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so be it. The prayer for the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa
Mayaka Allah.
Wa Lahayim.
Wa Lahayim.
Tazabaya.
Tazabaya.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap
Alawap
Asaranya.
Asradiyo.
Akwat Zayani.
Akwat Zayani.
Akaya Yali.
Akaya Yoni.
Wahagwathi.
Wahad Wathim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadamun.
Duwadamun.
Power structure blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And
And
Michael.
Michael.
And the angel.
And
the angel.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commander General Yohana.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captains.
The officers.
Officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you so big.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ahayanya.
Ayanya.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Aharyam.
Aharyam.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izaria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Ma'awatiza.
Marataza.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Gauka.
Gauka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Ayashun.
Ayashun.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yashra'ala.
Yashra'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zauka.
Zauka.
Aoyad.
Aoyad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wairak.
Wairak.
Malayala.
Malayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Kaurai.
Kaura.
Yashamor.
Yashamar.
Atnapashka.
After Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamor.
Yashamar.
Tazazka.
Tazazka.
Wabuaka.
Wabuaka.
Maita.
Maita.
Waida Wulam.
Wide Awalum.
I like 121st Psalms in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold.
he that keepeth Israel
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
Yahweh is
hand.
thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
So shall I smite thee by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out,
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out,
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth,
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Adamayalaka.
Al-Dakharash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Dashakwat.
Wa-Tashakwat.
Al. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Al-Yabika.
Oyabika.
Hamayawan.
Yamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimika.
Al-Aimaka.
Yarayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatah.
Wayita.
Yaitazawah.
Yaitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Azapawanyika.
Amarawa.
Amarawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Anakakira.
Wanakakira.
Gauya.
Wagalia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yasharala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawaitazawa.
Wa'aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yachadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Baryat.
Warya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashama.
Ashema.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawaba.
Mawaba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Malak.
Palashak.
Palashak.
Anyashabia.
Anyashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawat.
Zarawat.
Banyalawat.
Banyalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Shalam.
Shalaham.
Kamadian.
Kabadia.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Kayabian.
Kayabia.
Banachal.
Banachal.
Bayashwan.
Bayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Dara.
Dara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Yaman.
Yaman.
Gadapma.
Gadapma.
Shayathamwa.
Kayathamwa.
Nadiyamawa.
Nadiyamawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Because of Bach.
Katazalmanah.
Katazalmanah.
Kaanasiyakamwa.
Kaanasiyakamwa.
Ashur.
Ashur.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarashah.
Nairashah.
Lanawa.
Nalawa.
Ah. Nawa.
Nalawa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahayam.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Galgala.
Galgala.
Quash.
Quash.
Lapayan Rakah.
Lapayan Rakah.
Da'ash. Tabairi Ira.
Iri.
Kalabak.
Kalabat.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Aryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Naradapma.
Naradapma.
Masairaka.
Masairaka.
Babasa.
Babasa.
Lapathka.
Lapathka.
Alam.
Alam.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Punyaham.
Punyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Pakwashwa.
Pakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Bashwa.
Waibahalawa.
Waibahalawa.
Idiai.
Idiai.
Wayachaparwa.
Wayachaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayatha.
Kayatha.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Badka. Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Karataza.
Al-Karataza.
83rd Psalms in English. Keep not thy silent, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo thy enemies.
For lo thy enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a
And
tumult.
they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
Being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one
They
consent.
are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Israelites.
Moab.
Of
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the
Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sarah.
As to Jabin.
As to
And
Jabin.
the book of Kison.
And the brook of
Which
Kison.
perished at Endor.
Which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
It became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rib.
Make their nobles like a
As
ram.
Lycian.
Like the ebb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Abba.
As
And
Abba.
as Zamuna.
And as
As
Amuna.
Who said,
Who
let
said,
us take to ourselves
let's get to
the
ourselves
houses of the Most High
House of the Most
in
High.
possession.
in possession.
O my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the
As
wind.
the stubble before the wind.
As a fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy sword.
Fill their faces with shame.
Put their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Of all the earth.
Of all the earth.
Psalm, which means to turn. Shabbat, which means to see. All right. We're in Leviticus 25 and verse 15. Somebody like you want to go, or you want to type out and take it?
Yeah, I probably take it.
Come.
Right.
Come.
Type out TV, so right to left, or
We can go this way if you want.
okay.
We can go this way.
All right, so I do the first 7. Before we start, let's welcome back Priest and Officer Malachi.
That was my first.
And when I first came in back to the school, when I first came into the school, it was Officer Malachi and Officer Barzal. I was doing the Sabbath service. Right? And then now I'm up here with Officer Malachi to show you that there's upward mobility in Israel. It's not like the Christian church where you go in, you could be in a church for 20 years and there's one pastor. You understand? That's not how it is. Christ gave the example of the master of the house giving a penny, and he came back wanting you to increase the penny.
Right.
So in the I.S.U.P.K, every brother have the opportunity to increase.
Right.
You understand? Commander General YAHANNA is the head, but the men underneath him is not stifled.
Right.
We actually charged to go out and conquer different zones and raise it up.
Right.
You understand? Because Christ required what? Work.
Right.
He says what? Occupy until I come back. What does occupy mean until I come back? Because a lot of Christians believe just stay in one place and then the Lord is going to bless you. No, the Lord blesses those that work. That's why when you read the gospel, it's all about work. Who did Christ choose to be his apostles? Men that were working.
Right.
You understand? He always gave what? A reference to the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. What is a laborer? Worker. What is the harvest? The nation of Israel. You understand? So I just wanted to welcome Priest and Officer Malachi back, joining the Sabbath service. You understand? Give the media officer, Captain Ahmad, give me the opportunity to be over the Sabbath service. So we thank y'all for being here. So we ask y'all that's tuning in to like and share the class. Also, I want to recognize Sister Ratazabath and Sister Rakaya. Let's give them a hand.
All right.
These two sisters provided the breakfast. Sister Ratazabath, she brought some chili in, and Sister Rakaya brought some coconut cakes for us to enjoy.
Right.
You understand? We also joined by Priest and Officer Nathumya. So, all right, we'll go into the reading.
Talk about we at 26 and 8, right?
We're at 25 and 15, sir.
25 and 15.
All right, so like to share the class, Baba Kashah.
We end at 26.
Put your comments in the chat. So we Officer Nathumya, if you could get on the boards, Baba Kashah. Can you get on the boards if you have?
Okay, come.
You just like put everybody that's in the chat on the summer jam. So we can highlight brothers and sisters that's in class online. 5:15. I'll do the first 7. Leviticus 25 and 15 and the last one Kodash. Bamasa Par, Shanayim, Akar, Haya Wabal, Fakwa Na, Ma'af, Aima Yafak, Bama Sapar, Shanya, Thaba Wa'af, Yama Kar, Lak. Verse 16. Paya, Rab, Hasanayim, Faraba, Makwa Nathwa, Wala Paya, Ma'ait, Hashanayim, Fama'ai Yat, Makwa Nathwa, Kaya, Masapar, Thaba Wa'af, Hawa'a, Makar, Lak. Verse 17. Wala'a, Thawa Nuwa, Ayash, Af, Aima Yathwa, Waya Ra'af, Ma'ala Yak, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Alaha Yakam. Verse 18. Wa'aisha Yithum, Af, Kathaya, Wa'af, Mashapa Taya, Tasha Marwa, Wa'aisha Yithum, Athum, Wayasha Bathum, Ayel, Ha'aratazah, Labatak, verse 19. Wana Thana, Ha'aratazar, Paraya, Wa'akalathum, Lashabai, Wayash Bathum, Labatak, Ailaya, verse 20. I'm going 22.
And the 21.
Okay, verse 20. It's lock it if page froze.
Yeah.
All right, verse 20. Wakaya, Amarwa, Maha, Na'akal, Bashana, Hashaba Ya'if, Kan, La'a, Nazarai, Wala'a, Na'asaf, Thaba Wa'af, Noah, verse 21. Watazara Yathaya, Af, Barakathya, Lacham, Bashana, Hasayaf, Wa'ishaf, Af, Hatha Bawa'a, Lasha Lash, Hasha Nayim.
Concern Christ. Yes, come. This is the book of Leviticus, the 25 and verse 15 in the English. According to the number of years after the Jubilee, thou shalt buy of thy neighbor, and according unto the number of years of the fruits, he shall sell unto thee. Verse 16. According to the multitude of years, thou shalt increase the price thereof, and according to the fewness of years, thou shalt diminish the price of it. For according to the number of the years of the fruits doth he sell unto thee. Verse 17. Ye shall not therefore oppress one another, but thou shalt fear thy God, for I am the Lord your God.
So it's basically telling you when you're conducting business, make sure you're dealing fair and square.
Right.
If it's young, you don't charge as much, but if it's mature, you charge accordingly. That's all
Right.
it's saying.
Right.
You understand? So you can't take something that's young and then charge for the price that's something mature.
Right.
So it's sort of like a vineyard, like use grapes, you're selling wine.
Right.
The older the vintage, the more expensive it is.
Yes.
The less it's aged, the cheaper it is. So you
Right.
can't take something that's wine, right? That's 3 years old and then
Right.
charge the price of something that's 15,
God.
right? And those of us that drink whiskey, right, or bourbon, we know about ages of stuff, right? I know Bruce Malaki know about the age of stuff,
Right.
right? If you see something they put on a bottle, aged 12 years, that means it sat in a barrel for 12 years. So because of that age, you're going to pay a premium for it.
Right.
Now, if it only been sitting in the cask for 2 years, it's not going to have that premium taste, so you can't charge as much for it.
Right.
So basically, that's what we're reading. Go ahead, Malaki.
Verse 18. Wherefore ye shall do my statutes.
You shall do what?
My statutes.
Keep the laws. That's what the statutes, the law. Read.
And keep my judgments.
The penalties for breaking those laws. Read.
And do them. And ye shall dwell in the land in safety.
See that? If we keep God's laws, we'll be safe. If we keep the laws of God, we'll be safe.
Right.
We just read in Psalms, right? In the Psalms. He that dwell under the shadow of the Almighty, right? Psalms 83.
Right.
If we keep the Lord's commandment, he'll protect us. But once we go outside of those laws, we're not protected.
Right.
And we see our communities today. You understand? And online, I posed a question to my Benjamite brothers and sisters, whereas we do, sympathize with them, but also too, there's a lot of people on that island that give their love to the Ethiopians.
Right.
Where are the Ethiopians today, Priest Malaki, Officer Ibai?
Right.
When the island of Jamaica needs help? Where's Selassie with his aid from his country? No, the Ethiopians will look at you because we just read in Psalms 83 in the prayer.
Right.
They confederate against you that the name of Israel may be no more repentance. Remembrance. So that's why they're not going to come to you with no aid. So I just wanted to highlight that. It says, what? Shall dwell in the land in safety. Read on.
Verse 20. And if ye shall say, what shall we eat the 7th year? Behold, we shall not sow nor gather in our increase. Verse, you want me to do 19? 20, right? We're on 20.
Oh, you 20? Okay.
Because dwelling therefore. Verse 20. And if ye shall say, what shall we eat the 7th year? Behold, we shall not sow nor gather in our increase. Verse 21. Then I will command my blessing upon you in the 6th year, and it shall bring forth fruit for 3 years.
If we follow the laws. Because what we're reading about is the year of Jubilee, meaning the Lord told us how to plant and how to reap, how to sow and how to reap. One part of the land, you leave for 7 years, you don't touch it. Now, the other side of the land, you could sell that increase. And based on the age of your crop, you sell according to the price and you don't defraud each other. And if we follow the laws, we'll live in the land and be safe. And
Right.
your crops will be fruitful.
Right.
But if we didn't follow that, then guess what? Your business is going to fail. Right? So that's what we just read.
Right.
22?
Yes.
29?
20 and 28.
28. Okay, come.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, and verse 22. Wazaraitham af ha shana ha shumyanath wa a kautham mun ha tha bawa'aha yashun I ha shana ha tha shayaitham tha I bawa'a tha bawa'atha tha akawa yashun. Verse 23. Waha arataza la'a thamakar Saki thamakar la taza mathath kaya la ya ha arataza kaya ga rayam Watha wa shabyam atham imadia. Verse 24. Wa ba call arataza akazaf come ga Allah Thatha nawa la arataza. Verse 25. Kaya yama wak ak yika wamakar ma'a kha zath wa ba'a ga al wa ha kwarab ala yawa al yawa wa ga al af ma makar ak yawa. Verse 26. Wa ayash kaya la yahaya la wa ga'al wa ha sha yaga yad wa ma taza'a kadya ga'a lath wa. Verse 27. Wa ha shab af shanya mama karwa waha shayab af ha'ai wap la'ai yash ashar makar lawa washab la'a chazafwa. Verse 28. Wa'am la'a mataza'a ha yadwa daya ha shayab la wahaya mama karwa bayad ha kwana athwa I shanath ha ya wabal waya taza baya bal. Washab la'a kha Zathwa. That's into the 7 of war. I'm going to read it in English. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25 and verse 22. And ye shall sow the 8th year and eat yet of old fruit until the 9th year, until her fruits come in. Ye shall eat of the old store. Verse 23. The land shall not be sold forever, for the land is mine. For ye are strangers and sojourners with me. Verse 24. In all the land of your possession ye shall grant a redemption for the land. Verse 25. If thy brother be waxen poor, and have sold away some of his possession, and if any of his kin come to redeem it, then shall he redeem that which his brother sold. Verse 26. And if the man have none to redeem it, and himself be able to redeem it. Verse 27. Then let him count the years of the sale thereof, and restore the overplus unto the man to whom he sold it, that he may return unto his possession. Verse 28. But if he be not able to restore it to him, then that which is sold shall remain in the hand of him that brought it until the year of Jubilee. And in the Jubilee it shall go out, and he shall return unto his possession.
So basically paying back a debt. That's what it is.
Right.
So Malaki, if you think something about Kusha.
It's like a loose on it.
29, sir. End of verse 35.
Leviticus chapter 25, verse 29. YAHANNA, Yamakar, Bayath, Marashab, Ayar, Charama, Wahayatha, Lathwa, Aid, Thum, Shanath, Mama Karwa, Yam, Yamayum, Thahaya, Lathwa, verse 30, Wa'aim, La'a, Yaga'al, Aid, Mala'ath, Lawa, is that Lawa?
Yes. Come.
The water. Shana, Thama Yama, Waquam, Ha Bayath, Ashur, Ba'ayar, Ashur, La'a, Lawa, Chama, La Taza, Mor, Thetha, Yatha, La Quana, Athwa, La Dor, Thayawa, the Yawa, La'a, Yataza, Baya Baal, verse 31. Wa Bathwa, Ha Chatazarium, Ashur, Ayat, Ayun,
Come.
what? La Hama, Sabayab, Al, Shada, Arataza, Ya Khashab, Ga'ala, Tahaya, Lawa, Waba Yabal, Yataza, Wa, Arya, the water. Hala Wayam, Bathya, sorry, how do you say the one? Arya, the water. Ha Zatham, Ga'ala, Ralam, Mahayam, Lalawayam, 33. Ra Ashur, Ya, say God, Yagal, Man, Hala Wayam, Waya Taza, Mamakar, Bayath, Wa'ayar, Acha Zafwa, Bayabal, Kaya, Bathya, Araya, Hala Loyam, Hara, Hacha Zatham, 1 Banya Yashala 34 Washada that's my God, right?
Come.
Magarash Ira Yahum La'a Yamakar Kaya Ahazaf Iralam Hawa'a Laham 35 Wa Kaya Yamawan Ahayan Wamata Yadar Mak, is it Kadin?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
I.M.A.K. Waha Tapak Takwaf Bawa Gar Watha Washab Wahaya Iman 36.
What else is it?
Like the water.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, and verse 20.
Was it 22?
Yes, 22. The water, sir.
No.
28. No.
28.
Yeah, 28. 29, right? Wait, so 29, 33, what?
You left off
34, 35. It was
28.
29. It was 29. I was lost. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, and verse 29. And if a man sell a dwelling house in a walled city, then he may redeem it within a whole year after it is sold. Within a full year may he redeem it. Verse 30. And if it be not redeemed within the space of a full year, then the house that is in the walled city shall be established forever to him that bought it throughout his generation. It shall not go out in the Jubilee.
So it's saying you sell something inside of a walled city, you have a year basically to ask back for it. After that year, then the person that bought it, that's theirs. There's no coming back. That's it. It's,
Right.
it's good and gone. That's it. Right?
Right. Verse 32. Notwithstanding, the cities of the Levites and the houses of the cities of their possessions may the Levites redeem at any time. Verse 33.
Right. The Levites were the priests, and they didn't have an inheritance. So they could claim any land, or they were given land. It belonged to them for that period of time. Read on.
And if a man purchase of the Levites, then the house that was sold in the city of his possession shall go out in the year of Jubilee. For the houses of the cities of the Levites are their possessions among.
You heard that? It's theirs. It belongs to the Levites. Read on.
Among the children of Israel. Verse 34. But the field of the suburbs of their cities may not be sold, for it is their perpetual possession.
So there's things that's given to the Levite that nobody can buy or sell.
Right.
It's set aside for them. Understand? Read on.
Verse 35. And if thy brother be waxen poor and falleth into decay with thee, then thou shalt relieve him. Yea, though he be a stranger or a sojourner, that he may live with thee.
See, so that's mercy right there. And brotherhood.
Right.
That's how you run a government and society. And that scripture right there is so poignant or so important in today's time. And like the I.S.U.P.K has been trying to teach blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians since 1969. Like Christ, you know what? It's lucky. Since Christ's been teaching since he came on this earth, that the keys to victory is brotherhood and sisterhood.
Right.
That's what those brothers and sisters didn't understand back then. You understand? Yes. The 12 apostles understood. Guess who didn't understand? John the Baptist.
Right.
And it was so funny. Did anybody see Captain Tazariak debates this week? Or Across the Line Radio? The entire show was about John the Baptist. Do anybody know why the entire show was about John the Baptist? See if y'all know the story of John the Baptist. So Malaki, you know why they all was harping on John the Baptist?
I have no clue.
You know why? Because fake Israelites see themselves in John the Baptist.
All right.
John the Baptist, yes, he was in the truth. His job was to prepare the way until Christ comes.
Right.
right? Then he got locked up. And what happened with all of us? This is the story of Israel and your faith and your journey in the truth. While he was out doing the work and getting the praise, he was rocking. He's with it. A Christ is coming on the scene. Everybody recognized John the Baptist. He had his own apostles, right? He was baptizing, and John's baptism was famous throughout Israel. Now, guess what? Now you got to step aside. Yahushua was on the scene.
Right.
He gets locked up. What happened to us when we get separated from the body? Let's bring it up to today in your personal life, why you understand these scriptures. What was written for is for our learning. So that's what we're going through, right? We're reading the history. So I'm elaborating on what happened with John the Baptist. He gets locked up. Remember, a demon is not on you or in you. A demon is in your mind trying to influence you. So now he's locked up. And here, Yahushua is out there. Now he's getting famous. And the scripture says, even though Christ sought of himself no reputation, he just do the work. Right? So Christ is doing the work. John has the audacity to send his disciples to ask Christ, is he the Christ? How are you going to ask him if he's the Christ if you knew you was teaching about him coming on the scene? What did Christ tell John the Baptist? He said, man, you heard about the miracles that was going on, the raising the dead, the healing the sick, and you question me? Then Christ checked John the Baptist. What did he tell him? He that so I can go ahead.
Blessed is he that's not offended in me. I'm paraphrasing.
Right. And he also said that John is going to be the least in the kingdom. Because you question my authority, you're going to be in the kingdom, but your position is not going to be the position you hold it now. And that's why fake Israelites see Commanding General YAHANNA as the man set up in the earth by the Most High. But fake Israelites want to do what? Officer Malaki. That's why I equated to John the Baptist. Because fake Israelites look at John and say, he was in the truth. He's teaching blacks or the Jews, right? Like fake Israelites. But they don't want to come under the authority of Commanding General YAHANNA. They think they could be on the side, start a school. A fake Israelite starting a school is like John having disciples. That's why they see themselves in John the Baptist. Right. So the whole show, they all calling in, but why y'all keep saying that? We don't teach that. We're just saying of understanding what the truth is. If you're not teaching Christ, then you're teaching something else. You're not in the truth.
Right.
So if Christ is supposed to have apostles, why do John still have apostles?
Right.
And that's why fake Israelites, if they admit that John the Baptist wasn't in the truth, what does that say about themselves?
Right.
So they could never admit that John is not in the truth.
Right.
Because that means that they are not in the truth with their side groups doing something outside of the UPK. Because guess what? The UPK was established in 1969. So anything outside of the UPK is not of God. And guess what we see online? Whatever the UPK does, fake Israelites measure themselves against us. Why? Because in their spirit, they know the UPK is the standard. Right. Y'all are not the standard. We are the standard. Right. That's why Christians step to y'all. They don't step to us. You ever see those groups or the apologetics? Right. When they post videos online, Christian pastor confound Israelites. You never see the UPK. It's always these fake groups because you know what? They look at y'all and see y'all easy work. Right. Why y'all easy work? Because y'all don't represent Christ. So the Lord allow y'all to get embarrassed to prove that his disciples are here in One West, I.S.U.P.K. That's the standard. So I say all that to not to, to disrespect y'all brothers because y'all need to be in here. Right. So that's why y'all equate and fight so hard for John the Baptist. But if you was really in the truth, shouldn't you be fighting for Christ? Right. And establishing his authority? Right. Salaki. So you understand? I just wanted to go into that and see why, so when our brother falls sick, I bring it up to today, look at our oppressor. That's why we say blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, young brother, is better. We're better than white people. Why black people is better than white people? The oppressor? Because when you read in our laws is to take care of the poor. Officer, can you read that verse again? Verse 35? Come. This is the law for the Israelites in the Bible. This is part of our custom. This is our culture, and this is how we run a government. Yes.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, and verse 35. And verse 35. And if thy brother be waxen poor, and falleth and decay with thee.
So now we'll bring it up to today. Everybody's EBT and SNAP benefits is cut off for the month of November. Why? Because the government is shut down. Right? Now, we know that our oppressor is the majority on the county or getting government assistance. We know that.
Right.
But our worldview is we're concerned with our people.
Okay.
So we know that our people that's on the system or getting assistance, right? And it was so funny is, right, when the oppressor was getting welfare, they call it social safety nets.
Right.
Right? Social safety net, meaning just like we read about how the Lord, we keep God's laws, he keep Israel safe in the land. Well, our oppressor made social safety nets for his people, a safety in case they fall into what we just read, decay. And they created SNAP benefits and government assistance. But when black people got on it, now you call it welfare.
Right.
And try to demonize us. But you know what, Officer Malaki, if I could, can you give me this precept real quick? If you want to know why you're seeing all those videos online about our oppressor on these food lines, hold on, let me get the precept. This says, where's that precept? Let me just type it in there. Huh? Yeah, it's in Psalms, return upon thy head.
Okay. That's 7 and 16.
7 and 16? Psalm 7 and 16. Okay.
No, actually, it's Obadiah 115. Salaki. Officer Malaki, can you read that real quick? I don't want to spend too much time.
You said 1 and 15?
Yeah, Obadiah 1, verse 15.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is upon, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Yeah, that the day of the Lord, judgment day, is near upon all heathen. Everybody know the time of Christ is coming. It's upon all heathen. So we're talking about our oppressor. Read on.
As thou hast done.
As thou hast done. They made us the face of government assistance. They made us the face of crime. They made us the poor of society. As thou hast done, read on.
It shall be done unto thee.
Now the oppressor is the face of welfare.
Right.
You go online, all these food lines, you see our oppressor, because why? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, since we've been in this country, it's been a government shutdown.
Right. Right.
There is no government shutdown for black people. We've been living in a government shutdown because we don't benefit from the American government. Remember, the American government dropped bombs on Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right.
The American government bulldozed Seneca Village. That's now called what? Central Park. So we've been in a government shutdown.
Right.
So this government shutdown is affected some of us, but mainly the oppressor, because they voted for Donald Trump because they felt Donald Trump was going to oppress the Latino tribes and he was going to oppress black people. But as thou hast done, it shall do what, sir?
It shall be done unto thee.
Now it's happening to the oppressor, the so-called white man. You can see it on social media. Read on.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Everything that you plan for black people, to the Native Indians, to Latinos, to the 12 tribes of Israel, now it's happening to you. Now it's happening to our oppressor. Is that on that?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So when we go back into what Priest Malachi just read in Leviticus 25 and 35, in our laws, it says if somebody fall into decay, we're supposed to take care of them.
Right.
That's how you know black people is better than white people. Because in our law, it just told us, take care of the poor. But they voted for a man to oppress the poor, to cut people off. That's why it's proof that God meant this earth to be ruled by blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. We're the true rulers of this earth because we're the chosen people of God and we have God's law. The other nations basically is plagiarizing our laws and use the Bible to try to set up their government, but they set it up on the left-hand side.
Right.
So that's why it behooves our people. Right. What do we need to do to take back the kingdom? That's how our fight is, this revolution. Officer Malaki, Officer Ibai. Do we have to take up guns to start this revolution?
Nah.
I'm going to tell you something that's going to sound crazy to you. Our morality is how we're going to take back the kingdom. And our morality is found in the Bible. The laws, statutes, and judgment commandments of God is how we're going to take back this kingdom. That's how we're going to take over the entire earth. Because the day of the Lord is what? Upon all the heathens. Whatever they did to Israel, have you read in Psalms 83? Now it's happening to them. So, Salaki, I digress. Let's get back into the reading. Was that it on that? Oh,
Yes.
All right, so let's call up the next priest.
Yes.
Okay. Man up here, Imagine. So, Mathamian, present thyself, state thy registry.
Mathamian, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yasharal.
Mathamian, Ban Yahawah, Ban Yasharal.
Yahawah Shem Yahushua Barakathum.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. 1 second, come here.
What I got.
Shabi. You just read, right? Yep. The last one. So back on me. All right. Okay. Be good on time. So, Leviticus 25 and 36. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go to 42, 36 to 42. Leviticus 25 and 36, and the last one, Kadash. All Fakwat, Ma'athwa, Nashak, Watha Rabiath, Waya Wa'af, Ma'ala Yak, Wakayak, Imak, verse 37, Af, Kasapak, La'a, Fathun, Lawa, Banashan, Ashak, Salakia, Waba Mara Bayath, La'a, Fathun, Akalak, verse 38, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Yakum, Ashor, Hawa, Taza, Afya, Athakam, Ma'arataza, Matazarium, Latha, Lacham, Af, Arataza, Kana'ain, Laha Yawath, Lacham, La'ala Hayum, verse 39, Wakaya, Yama Wak, Akayak, Imak, Wana Makar, Lak, La'a, La'ibad, Bawa, Ibadath, Ibad, verse 40, Kasha Kayar, Katha Rashab, Yahaya, Imak, Id, Shanaf, Haya Bol, Ya'ibad, Imak, verse 41, Waya Taza'a, Ma'imak, Hawa'a, Waba na Yawa, Aimawa, Washab, Al, Masha Hakathwa, Wa'al, Akazath, Abath, Yawa, Yashawab. Verse 42, Kaya, Ibadya, Hum, Ashar, Hawataza, Athya, Athum, Ma'arataza, Matazarium, La'a, Yamakarawa, Mama Karath, Ibad.
Moment take it in English, sir.
Babakasha.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, verse 36. Take thou no usury of him, or increase, but fear thy God, that thy brother may live with thee. Verse 37, thou shalt not give him thy money upon usury, nor lend him thy victuals for increase. I am the Lord your God, which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt to give you the land of Canaan, and to be your God. Verse 39. And if thy brother that dwelleth by thee be waxen poor, and be sold unto thee, thou shalt not compel him to serve as a bond servant.
Right, real quick, so if you understand what it's saying, when it says your brother be sold to thee, meaning if I owe Officer Matamya and I have no monies, I'll offer service. Hey, Officer Matamya, you mind? I don't got the bread. I'll wash your car every Friday for the next month or so. You understand? And that's the deal I made. Officer Malakias, Flaki, sir, I didn't got the whatever I owe you. My rib make cakes. So every weekend I'll I'll bring the cakes, or she'll sell the cakes, and then I'll be able to pay you back. So that's what but it says, remember, the key is don't sell them for bondman, meaning a slave. You understand? Yes. It's just like it's an indentured servant, so to speak. You're going to work the money off whatever way, whatever service. So Officer Matamyad is a plumber. He'll come and fix my plumbing just to pay off whatever debt it is. You don't always have to be physical money, saints. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 40. But as an hired servant and as a sojourner, he shall be with thee, and shall serve thee unto the year of Jubilee. Verse 41. And then shall he depart from thee, both he and his children with him, and shall return unto his own family, and unto the possession of his fathers shall he return.
Wow, that's deep. You know what that means? We were so wealthy that a brother could come stay with you and his whole entire family.
Right.
You peep that?
Come on.
Because he said once he worked off his debt, then him and his entire family could leave and go back to their land. That's the type of wealth we had, that you could entertain a brother and his entire family. Could we do that today in the apartments we live in? We ain't living that type of life. That's how much when we read the history, we realize how much we lost as a people. And that's why it's so important. People keep saying, man, I got that Bible, that book. That book is how we take back the kingdom. This is the Bible is the blueprint. How you know? Because the Bible is the book of the Israelites. So how do you learn as a nation? You learn from your history, right? The Jewish man, they always talk about the Holocaust, and they say, never forget, because why? They're never going to allow that to happen again, right? Moab, the Chinese, they keep their history alive, right? Officer Matamyad? So they could remember to teach their generation. So guess what? We are a nation of people. This is not a religion. Only Israelites that are born could join this nation. Right. And we read these scriptures because this is our history, and it's teaching us. We learn from the past. This is what we did to be wealthy, and that's what we have to do again to gain back our wealth. This is what we did to lose our wealth, so let's not make that mistake again. We learn from our mistakes. Officer Malaki, you want to add to that, Babakasha?
I'm good.
You two up? Okay, go ahead, Officer Matamiya, 42.
Come, verse 42. For they are my servants, which I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. They shall not be sold as bondmen.
That's it, see? So we can't charge interest to each other, and we can't not hire a brother and sister, no pay them. Or if they work off a debt, treat them like a slave when they're working for us. Meaning we're always that, it's so deep. In every law is brotherhood and sisterhood. Even if a brother don't have no money, it's a way for him to work it off. And even while he's working off, the scripture is telling us we can't abuse each other.
Right.
You understand? So that's it. Now you want to take the next 7 in Hebrew? Or
Come.
43 to
49. Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, verse 43 in the Hebrew. La'ah, Thara, Da, Bawa, Baparak, Wala, Waya Ra'ath, Ma'a Laha Yak. Verse 44. Wa I Badak, Wa Mathak,
of Sabbath.
Ashar, Yahaya Wa, La Lak, Ma'ath, Haga Wa Yam, Ashar, Sabah, Yaba, Thaya, Kum, Maham, the Kwa, Nawa, Ibad, Wa Ma. Verse 45. Wagum, Mabunya, Hatha, Washa, Bayum, Haga, Rayum, Imakum, Maham, Thaqwanawa, Wama, Masha, Paka, Thum, Ashor, Imakum, Ashor, Hawala, Yadawa, Barak, Kum, Waha, Yawa, Lakum, La Ka Zaha. Verse slack. Was that 40, I think I'm 45? Check it. Verse 45. Wagum Mabunya Hatha Washabayum Haga Rayum Imakum Maham Thaqwa Nawa Wama Masha Pakathum Ashor Imakum Ashor Hawala Yadawa Ma'a Tazakum Yaha slugging Wa Haya Wa Hayawa Lakum La'a Kaza. Verse 46. Waha Nakalathum Athum Labanya Kum Akaraya Kum Larashath Akaza La'ilum Kahum Bahum Tha'ai Badawa Waba Yakum Banya Yasharalu Ayash Ba'akayawa La'a Tharada Bawa Bapa Baparak Sa. Verse 7 or 47. Wakaya Thashayag Yad Gara Wathawashab Imad Imak Wamak Akayak Imawa wa na makar wa na makar la gar the rashab imak awa la I quara masha pa kath gara. Verse 48. Akarium, so Akaria, Namakar, Gala, Yaha, so Thahaya, Lawa, Akad, Ma'akayad, Yawa, Wa Ga Alanawa. Verse 49. Awa, Dadawa, Awa, Bun, Dadawa, Yaga, Allah, Kawa, Awa, Masha, Ara, Ba, Sharawa, Mama, Pakathawa, Yaga, Allah, Nawa, Awa, Ha, Shayaga, Yadawa, Wa Ga'al, and that's it.
This started at
Come,
42.
come. No, 43, so
I'll take it in English. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 43. Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but shalt fear thy God. Verse 44. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids. Verse 45. Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they begat in your land, and they shall be your possession. Verse 46. And ye shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be your bondmen forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, ye shall not rule over one another with rigor.
Salakia, sir, real quick. What did this verse 46 just kill the Christian church?
Come.
You read that?
Come.
What did it say about the heathens? They shall be what for us?
Right.
A possession forever. What was the out there? A possession forever.
Right.
So how are they going to inherit the kingdom when they belong to us as slaves? Are Christians reading the Bible? Because in the King James Bible, we just read it clear as day. Read where it says inherit. 46.
Come.
Oh, 46 again. Baba Kashan.
Leviticus 25, verse 46. And ye shall take them as an inheritance
As
for
a what?
As an inheritance
The heathens, the other nations, are an inheritance for our children. Read on.
for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession.
For a what?
For a possession.
For a friend.
For a possession.
Read on.
They shall be your bondmen forever.
For what?
Forever.
Even into the kingdom. Forever. Forever. So that means there is no spiritual Israelite. There is no converting into Judaism. There's no salvation through Jesus Christ is extended to the heathen. And heathen means nation. Heathen is not a race of people.
Right.
Israel could be heathen, so you can understand. But this heathen in this verse is the other nation. So-called white man, our oppressor, the Africans, the East Indians, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Samoans, the Hawaiian, the Filipinos, the Aborigines of Australia, all of them are possessions. This whole earth was given to the Israelites. if I could digress for a minute, Officer Malaki, could you give me 2nd Ezra 6:54, please, Baba Kashal?
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54.
Go ahead.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
The nation of Israel, read on.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Who did God make the world for?
For our sakes.
For the Israelites.
For our sakes.
For our sakes. The world was, we're reading in the Bible. That day, we just read in Leviticus in the Old Testament that the heathens are our possession forever.
Right.
Why? Because God made the entire planet Earth for our sakes. Meaning everything in it is for our sakes.
Right.
It said God made Adam the Lord of all God's creatures. What's creature? Creation.
Right.
What's a creation on earth? The nations.
Right.
So who's in charge of the nations? Adam.
Right.
And from Adam, it came to the children of Israel.
Right.
The world was made for our sakes. You could drop that off some Malaki. Plain and simple. So I don't understand why there's so much confusion in people's mind. I do know why, because of Christianity.
Right.
That's why we got to shut Christianity down.
Right.
Because they've been lying to our people from day one. Christianity makes you a slave. That's what Christianity. Christianity is the imagination of what the Bible is talking about in the minds of white people. Because guess what? We just read that they belong to us. So in their minds, they're going to remix it and find a way, a loophole out of slavery for themselves. So God loves everybody. Where did that? That's not, we don't read that in the Bible. For the Lord loves Israel. It said, Israel is the apple of the Most High's eyes. Israel is my son, yea, even my firstborn. So a Christian church is teaching you lies. We're reading about taking care of the poor amongst our people, right? Officer Matamiai?
Right.
What is a Christian pastor teaching you? To give him $2,000. And if you don't have the $2,000, he's going to embarrass you on the internet.
Right.
He gave her back the money, told her, man, he spit at her $1,200. We just reading in the law. We're not supposed to make merchandise of each other. Do you know that's what the Christian pastor do when he talk about sowing a seed? When you read about sowing a seed in the Bible, it's talking about husbandry, farming, the seed of righteousness. If you're a black man in a Christian church in 2025, you are a hoe, and your pastor is your pimp.
That's right.
So lock you. That's what it is. He's a pimp. Right? You have pimps and you have hoes. So if you're a black man in the Christian church, you're being pimped, and your pastor is your pimp. And he's holding you out. Because you go work a job, and at the end of the week, you give him all your money.
That's right.
But you guys collect money? Yes. The scripture says money is the defense. But you see the evidence of what we're doing. Is Commander General YAHANNA rolling around in a Rolls Royce? Or a $300,000 car?
Allah.
You know what we see Commander General YAHANNA does? He advertised for the nation of Israel. What do I mean by advertise? Every brother and sister that has a t-shirt business in Israel, Commander General YAHANNA is their advertisement. He wears the merchandise of the brothers and sisters in Israel. Do your pastors wear your fashions that you design? No, your pastor go to Gucci and Versace.
Right.
That's where your pastor go. Commander General YAHANNA, he shops online. U.P.K. flyway. You understand? We have a brother in the school, Quadazar Karab. He wears his merchandise. We all wear his merchandise. The chain I have on, Officer Yatazar sell these. The Dawada. You understand? Our money circulate in Israel. But your Christian pastor, he takes your hard-earned money, and he don't have food drives in the ghetto, in your neighborhoods. No, he gives it to the Rolls Royce dealer. He gets him a Phantom. You understand? So we're reading what makes us different. Anybody want to say I'm going to use the cliche, they not like us? Yeah, because it's in the scripture. They're not like us. When I say us, meaning the men of the I.S.U.P.K. One West I.S.U.P.K. What is I.S.U.P.K? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Officer Malak, you want to add to that?
No, we good to go.
Which one?
Yep. Starting at verse 49. Or you want to take it?
Kusha.
Leviticus chapter 25 and 49. Awa, da dawa, awa, bak.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Select the water. Verse 50. Wa chashab aim kwana hawa ma shanath hama kawa lawa I shanath hayabal wahaya kasap mama karwa bama sapar shanyam kaya kayamya shakayar yahaya I war. Verse 51. I'm I wada Rabba Wath Ba Shanyam La Punya Haka Yashayab Ga Bathwa Makasap Makwa Nathwa. Verse 52. Wa'ain Ma'at Nashar Ba Shunyam I Shanath Hayabal Wa Khashab Lawa Kapia Shan Yawa Yashayab Ath Ga Bathwa. Verse 53. Kashayar. Kasha Kayar Shana Bashana Yahaya Imawa La'a Yara Banwa Bagaran Bagaran La'a Nayar like none. So like La Yan Yana. So like about what's that last one right there? Niyak. That's a Kathwada. Wa'aim La'a. So like verse 54. Wa'aim La'a Yaga Al Ba'ala Waya Taza Ba Shanath Hayalab Hayabal Hawa Wa Bunyawa I Mawa. Verse 55. Kaya Laya Banya Yashrala I Badium Right? I Badium. What? I Badia Ham Ashar Harataza Athya Aratham Ma Rataza I like Matazarium Anya Yahweh Alahaya Alahaya come. So what is this?
26 and 2 off side by?
Yes. 26 is a verse and verse.
Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 1. It was confusing because they got the number 26, but it's in Hebrew. You know what I mean? All right, 26 and 1. La'a Ta'ai Shawa La'kum Al Yalam Wa Pasal Wa Ma Tazaba La'a Ta Kwa Yamwa La'kum Wa Bak Ma Sha Kayath La'a Tathanwa, Ba'aratizakum, Laha Shath, Chawath, Al-Ya, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Alahayakum, verse 2. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 50. And he shall reckon with him. So you want to read it?
Come on. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 25, verse, I believe it's 55. No, 50. 50.
Yeah.
And he shall reckon with him that brought him from the year that he was sold to him unto the year of Jubilee. The price of his sale shall be according unto the number of years, according to the time of an hired servant shall it be with him. If there be yet many years behind, according unto them, he shall give again the price of his redemption out of the money that he was brought for. Verse 52, and there remain but few years unto the year of Jubilee. Then he shall count with him, and according unto his years shall he give him again the price of his redemption. Verse 53, and as a yearly hired servant shall he be with him, and the other shall not rule with rigor over him in thy sight. And if he be not redeemed in these years, then he shall go out in the year of Jubilee, both he and his children with him. For unto me the children of Israel are servants. They are my servants, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Leviticus 26:1. Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God. Ye shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. If ye walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and do them, then I will give you rain in due season. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so basically that's self-explanatory. Ye shall make you no idols nor graven image. What is an idol? These celebrities. What is an idol? Buddha, Allah, Krishna, right? Ganesh, that's the one with the elephant head. We're not supposed to make anything and say that's a god.
Right.
You could take a man and make an idol out of a man.
Right.
How you know that? What did they had a show with making stars called American Idol. Right? So you can make a celebrity your idol. You worship them. Right? So say Meek Mill is a Muslim, so now everybody in Philly is a Muslim now. What is Allah? Allah is a rock, a graven image. Right? They carved a piece of meteorite, made a building for it called the Dome of the Rock. The Christian cross. We're not supposed to take anything and say this is God. We already have the Most High. The Most High gave us his laws. So he said, don't even deal with these fake gods that these nations made up. You know, like Bel and the Dragon. How you going to make a statue and then you bring in food and the statue can't eat the food? So that's what the Lord is telling us. So that what?
Come.
To take over the earth. This is about rulership. This is about running a government. That's what these laws we're reading about. How to conduct business, how to run a society. If a brother fall on hard times and he's working for you, don't rule over him with rigor. That's what it means. But because of what our oppressor did to us as a punishment, the American slavery is not the slavery in the Bible, or servitude, or bondmen, or bondmaidship. It's completely different. Amongst the Israelites, we're not supposed to deal with each other like that. Right. At the end of the day, what it is about? Brotherhood and sisterhood. That's how we ran our government. Right. It said when the Queen of Sheba came to see Solomon, she was so impressed because even Solomon's servant was so dressed to the nines, she thought he was the prince. She thought he was the king. Yep, 11:46, right on time. You understand? So to wrap it up, these laws is showing us how we take back this kingdom. If you want to know what it is about, a nation of kings and priests, meaning you're going to have men that's going to rule. We have a military structure set up with ranks, and in that military and the government, the laws show us how to run a society, how to deal interpersonally with each other. You understand? So, Officer Malaki, you want to bring anything out?
No, we're good to go.
So Malaki, Batamyad, add anything? You understand? Tune in. Officer Batamyad does a class the Brotherhood class. Him and Officer Kalatazar, I guess they're gonna either take turns or Officer Batamyad, you can look for him. What time you come on Tuesdays?
Comic-Con, around 5:30 to 7:30.
Subscribe to I.S.U.P.K Trenton page. Support Priest Batamyad in his class and his movement out there in Trenton. Let's raise up the city of Trenton. You understand? New Jersey.
That's right.
Priest Malaki is here. As always, I'm Priest and Officer of 1,000, Officer of War. We bring the service to a close. The men of Slacky, sir, questions? Oh, yeah, Sister Ratazabat, Sister Rakaya, we'd like to give them a hand, thank them again for bringing the food. Brothers and sisters online, just tuning in. Ibad, just throw them up on the screen, highlight their comments. So any questions? No questions. All right, so with that, time check, we bring the service to a close. I'm going to appear. Imagine. Shah, look so far. I don't know if I said Sister Rakaya throughout. Oh, he was different about the Slacky.
YAHANNA means to Israel.
Men of Israel, I my jump to salute the Torah.
Slacky, I got you, sir.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Amadam Wapanya Hakodam, stand wise, turn and face the east.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah. Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Rasazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Rataza. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathulanawa. Chum. Ka. Yawam. Vasalakanawa. Tabawatanawa. Kasalaknawa. Tabawatinawa. Wala'ah. Tabiayanawa. Manasaya 1. A ball. Yahushai Nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Allah, Wadapara, Awalumian, Amun.
Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done in earth.
Thy will be done in earth
As it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom
And the power.
and the power
And the glory.
and the glory
Forever so be it.
forever so be it. The prayer for the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushua.
Baba Kushar,
Baba Kushar.
the Thundernawa,
The Thundernawa.
Haka, Haka, Lapa,
Lapa.
Ka Makhala,
Kalmakala.
Laka Madawa,
Wakal
Haka,
Aka.
Atahor,
Atahor.
Hamatazarayim,
Atazarayim.
Haka,
Haka.
Lahakian, Hamathian, Haka, Arakawa, Atamala, Lagarshan, Bashim Yahushua, Wadaman.
Power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of
The
disease.
power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
The
lepers.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them
In
out.
the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you, so be it. Pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Baraklanawa.
Baraklanawa.
Wayashala.
Wayashala.
Wahabayat.
Wahabayat.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
I bless Israel in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
In the school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you, so be it. Power structure blessings in Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Wayahushua.
Yahushua.
Wamayaka Allah.
Wamayaka Allah.
Walahayim.
Walahayim.
Tazabaya.
Tazabaya.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawapim.
Alawapim.
Asaranian.
Asaranian.
Akwata Zayanian.
Zayanian.
Asaya Yalim. Waha Agwathi. Yahweh. Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Waramun.
Power structure blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yahanna.
Commander General Yahanna.
The general.
The general.
The captain.
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you so big.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahariam.
Ahahariam.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izaria.
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 Ma'ain.
Ma'ain.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'rataza.
Wa'rataza.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragauka.
Ragauka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ana.
Ana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yashrala.
Yashrala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazauka.
Tazauka.
Auya.
Auya.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamum.
Yawamum.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka. Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh. Yashamarka. Karai. Yashamar. Athanapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazauka. Abawaka. Maitha. Wayawalum.
124 Psalms in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help coming from
Which
Yahweh,
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He would not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He
soul.
shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth.
From this time forth,
Even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Allahayim.
Allahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Daharash.
Al-Daharash.
Al-Dashakwat.
Al-Dashakwat.
Ka-Yahanna.
Yahanna.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Yarayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Rayatha.
Rayatha.
Yaitazawa.
Yaitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarawa.
Amarawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Regalia.
Regalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shimya Shala.
Shimya Shala.
I would. Kaya. Now what? So I get. Now what? Now why it has a war? Laba. Yachadwa. Ayaka. Barya. Yakarathwa. Alahaya. Arawam. Mayashal. So I get. Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawaba, Hagarian, Gabal, Amawan, Ramalak, Palashak, I'm Yashabi, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Iowa, Zarwad, Banyalawat, Salat, I.S.U.P.K, Kamadian, Kasayat, Sarah, Kayabian, Banchal, Wayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan, Dara, Iowa, Daman, Ladatma, Shaitamwa, Nadiyamawa, Kaira, Wakazabak, Katazalmanai, Kaanasi Akumwa, Ashore, Amarawa, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Nawa, Alayam, Alaya, Shaitamwa, Galgala, Kakwash, Lapan Raka, Kaash, Havariari, Rakalaba, Kalahat, Ariam, Khan, Dawadatma, Basairaka, Babasa, Wapatka, Davahalam, Malahan, Punyaham, Palawan, Wabakwashwa, Shimkar, Yahweh, Bashwa, Wabahalwa, Adiai, Rakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Ayatha, Shimka, Yahweh, Labadka, Ayawan, Al-Karatazah.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
For being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
Maybe no more remembrance.
But they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate
They are
against thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to
Sisera.
As to Jabez.
As to Jabez.
And the brook of Kishon.
And the brook of Kishon.
Which flourished at Endor.
Which flourished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Like Ziad.
Like Ziad.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As
Zabah.
And
as Zalmunna.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to
The
ourselves
houses of the Most High.
the houses of the Most High
And
possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the
As
wind.
the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the
And as the
wood.
flames set at the
And
mountains
as the
on fire.
flames set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with
So
shame.
their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy
And they
name.
may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to
Let them
shame.
be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
name alone,
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh.
Of the Most
the
High.
Most High,
The warrior.
all on earth.
Some blessing for the curses. Repeat after me. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
And all
earth,
things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua,
Listen to us now.
listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
That evils and curses.
Send the evils and
And
curses
punishment and destruction.
and punishment and
To
destruction
the heathen.
to the heathen
That speak against
that
us.
speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets,
The teachers.
the teachers,
The princes.
the princes,
The priests.
the priests,
The Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers,
And the schools.
and the schools,
That evils and curses.
and evils and curses,
And punishment and
and
destruction.
punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen,
And shake loose.
and shake loose
The treasures of the rich of
the
Israel.
treasures of the rich of Israel
That refuse to give to the
that
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches riches.
Towards their riches.
To enter into thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
And evils and curses.
And evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug
The
dealers.
court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam. Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia. Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan
Aryan
Nation. Skinheads. Posse
Comitatus.
Gay
Gay
movement.
movement.
The
The lesbian movement.
Spies. Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army Navy. Air Force Marines.
Air Force Marines.
Wall Street. Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
Cable access channel.
Cable access
The
channel.
radio channel.
The radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Many of our people.
That seek to stop
That
us.
seek to stop us.
That brings with destruction.
And brings with
To
destruction.
all the heathen.
All the heathen.
That stand in the way.
Stand in the way.
That try to stop
Try to
us.
stop
From
us.
broadcasting your word.
Broadcasting your words.
Throughout the planet
Throughout
Earth.
the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plague.
Let the plague.
Shake the house of the thief.
Shake the house of the thief.
And the murderer.
And the murderer.
Let Yahushua.
Let Yahushua.
Michael and
Gabriel.
Come down with the flying
Come down
saucers.
with the flying saucers.
And punish all.
And punish all.
The heathen.
The heathen.
That come up against
That
us.
come up against us.
As we speak thy
As we
word.
speak thy word.
Must be known by all.
Must be known by all.
That it is the angels.
That it is the angels
that have done it.
that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be
Through
spread.
the media.
Through the media.
Through the whole world.
Through the whole world.
Cause them to shake.
Cause them to shake.
At thy coming.
At thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Charles, sir.
Okay, hold this. Boy, in the fourth dimension.
Sisters, you shall be seated. Men of Israel, we're going to give each other a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Amadu, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakathon.
Yajamatar, Sar, which means to turn, face the sisters. Sisters Imadium, which means to stand. Your Imadium Shabbat is your right hand clasped over your left, your feet at a 45-degree angle, and your head covered and bowed. And repeat the salute back to us. Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Imadium, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yajamatar, class dismissed.